What's good? What's good? Man, I just got finished eating, and I wanted to go get in the bed. This close. This close to going to get in the bed. Mike G, what's good? Shoe freaks in the building. What's going on, Mike G? My phone on the charger. So I can holler at my good folks in the Chizat. Perfect Pair, what's good with you, Perfect Pair? I ain't doing nothing, man. I want to get on here and chop it up for a minute, man. I've been saying some wild. I don't even know what to call it, man. These people just, I don't know. People on YouTube, man. YouTube got some different individuals, bro. Starting to understand YouTube has very different individuals. Very. G, you already know. Every time I post niggas, I always gotta say everything ain't for everybody because you know somebody be quick in the comments talking about that's ugly or this, that, and the third or whatever. So I always gotta post that everything ain't for everybody. So if somebody sees something that I post and they don't like it, my nigga read the caption. Everything ain't for everybody, so you're not gonna like everything over here. King in the building, what's good? What's good? Ain't nothing much, man. Y'all know what I noticed, man? I noticed I notice a lot of people on YouTube, man, they want to be the new Mike Rich. They want to be the new Tony D. Nobody wants to be themselves. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to just create content, start with the traction that they're getting, whether good or bad. You know what I'm saying? Nobody wants to do that. Facts ain't bad for me, so shut the hell up, right? But nobody wants to create content and just build their traction, right? Put the work in, especially if it's something that you love to do. Build their traction, you know what I'm saying? Get their views going, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you somebody may reach out to do a feature or two or something like that. But I'm starting to see, man, Retro was good.
True freak.
What's Gucci?
What's good in here? I'm on some grub. I just realized I was like, oh shit, True Freak live, nigga.
You already know. Perfect Pair, bro. I already know. It is a lot of monkey, bro. Everybody, man. Everybody wants to be what I'm noticing is that people are willing to sleep. I'm gonna say sleep with the devil to get to get where they feel where they feel like they need to be, I guess. G Fish, what's Gucci? It's like people doing anything, man. People going against what they believe, man. People going to, you know what I'm saying? It's just too much, man. It's too much. It's too much. People just need to start standing on what they saying, man. Bruh, that's what I mean, because that's what it's looking like. At the end of the day, people need to start standing on what they saying. Like if I say, look, with all due respect, bro, I'm good on dealing with you. I don't like this, that, and third, bro. That's just what it is. And I think people get it twisted because they starting to think, oh man, we all do some type of sneaker YouTube, so we should all be cool. You know what I mean? In a perfect world, that's gonna work, but we ain't in a perfect world. That ain't gonna work. So for the most part, people got it. Like I said in the caption, in the title. Stand for something or fall for it all, bro. That's it. That's it, man.
No, that's a fact. That's a fact. But what we said before, motherfuckers don't be wanting to work for it. Niggas want
Nah.
that. They want that shit instant. Boom.
Yeah, everybody wants that instant. Everybody wants that instant love. You know what I'm saying? Like at the end of the day, like I always say, man, anybody can go to my videos right now and see. You'll see a video that did 3,000 views, 4,000 views, and then you'll see a video that did 80 views. My nigga, I enjoy the content. I enjoy talking sneakers. I enjoy meeting new genuine people. That's all that matters. Everything else is just too much, man. It's too much. I'm good on that. Like I said, if there's an issue with anything, or anybody, especially geared to me, you're wasting your time because I ain't never speaking on a public platform. But that's just me, you know.
Yeah, that's what you got. But see, that always comes back to those old conversations we used to have. It's all in what you got in this for. That's what you got into it for. You got into it to talk sneakers, good conversation, run into good people, and keep it moving. You ain't get into it for everything else.
Facts. Straight up. That's it. And you know, Kay, absolutely right. You're absolutely right. That'll get somebody in their feelings. Straight up, man. Like, and then like I said,
but wait. Let's talk about the get somebody in their feelings. Why is an opinion? And you know this to be true, Rick. Why is an opinion automatically an attack on someone?
I think honestly, it's one of those things because people feel like, yeah, you have an opinion, but your opinion, put it like this, Retro, your opinion should always coincide with what I'm saying, regardless. That's what people think. People think that. People really think.
But then that would make me a yes man then.
I mean, yeah. And this is what people have around them, a thousand yes men, because if you don't agree with them, then it's like, okay, you hating and this, that, and the third. And it's like, bro, everybody's not going to agree with your point of view. People just don't understand that.
Okay. King Tweezy, no. I feel you 100%. You're right. Everybody think that they got to be cool or compadres, you know what I'm saying? Comrades and shit, but nah. That's not the way the game works, though.
Yeah, it doesn't. I mean, because at the end of the day, life is life, bro. You're not gonna, you know what I'm saying? You're not gonna be cool with everybody. Like that's just that. And I think when people understand that, everything is be so much better when people really understand that you're not gonna be cool with everybody. You know what I'm saying? Like I said, certain stuff that I see that go on, man, it's unbelievable to me. Unbelievable. But you know what I'm saying? I look at it as like I always say, I look at it as people just being themselves.
Yeah.
And if you being yourself, if that's you being yourself, you know, okay. That's you being yourself. But you can't get mad at me for me being myself. Because that's where the problem come in at. When I notice you being yourself, I'm not upset. I just deal with you according to who you are. Now that I'm being myself, now you feel some type of way about me. That's not fair. I should be able to be myself just like you could be yourself.
It's because you don't react the way they want you to react.
Hugo, straight up. Nigga, Hugo said niggas love the cool shit. Facts, bro. Facts. Facts. Like, I mean, because you, like I said, in all actuality, you got to understand what it is. I'm not willing to sit up here and say that. I'm not willing to sit up here and say, first of all, let's be clear. I'm never the one that's gonna sit up here and say I'm a real nigga because I'm still confused on what that really is. However, I'm not gonna sit up here and just, I don't know, man, just constantly go off about how I don't like somebody. Like constantly go on and on and on and on and on how I don't like somebody. And the moment there's an opportunity that I can be in a photo with this person, I'm gonna take it. That's just not. That's not me. I'm not that dude.
Nah, you're right.
I'm not that guy, bro. Detroit Kings was good. Yeah, I'm not that guy. Like I don't need to. The thing about it is I don't need to be accepted. Like we got to remember we are in a male dominated situation. Like sneaker YouTube is dominated by men.
Yes,
Bro. I don't need to be accepted by a ton of men, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just don't need that. I'm okay. Like, I genuinely do YouTube because it's fun. I love it. I love to record. I love to talk sneakers. I love to meet people. But before I was heavy in YouTube, I was really looking forward to going to camp out, bro. I was like, I love camping out.
that's my shit. You know that.
The only difference between YouTube and camp out, if a nigga popping slick at the camp out line, nigga, I can put hands on you in the line.
That's a fact.
That's the only difference, bro. Like you talking crazy on YouTube, it's just talking crazy. But if you talking crazy in line, it's okay, my man, because I know after you get your shoe, I know you
gonna be.
Yeah, you can't live in that Foot Locker, bro. So I'm gonna see.
You tell them you gotta come outside.
Straight up.
You gotta come outside.
Straight up. R2K, what's good? What's good? But that's just how I look at it, man. Like some people, you just gotta stand for something out here, man. You gotta stand for something. I'm always gonna feel that way. You gotta stand for something. You gotta stand for something. Like I told a friend of mine, matter of fact, a friend of mine had a long talk a couple of weeks ago. And it was about like, you know, his family would kind of throw shade at his fiance a little bit. And I would tell him, bro, you got to get that shit up out of here. Because if she don't feel like you gonna step up to the plate and protect her, she don't need you.
Yeah,
you can't allow people to just disrespect her because at that point it's like, why are you even around? I don't need you around if this is the type of shit that you cool with. Super duper, what's good, my brother?
Rajed.
Okay, you already know. I don't know, Richard. It should be working. I don't know, bro. I don't know what's going on. But no, I don't know. That's why I just pretty much was putting it to him like, bro, at the end of the day, you gotta do what you gotta do for your folks, man. You can't be out here playing games. Like that's why like even when I'm out with like me and my wife and we out and my daughter when we out, bro, we don't do all that. I don't do all that like all that unnecessary extra nonsense. I don't do all
that.
That's all right. That's all right right there. Thank you, kindly.
Thank you, kindly. Support your movement. That's what it is. You know, hit him with the shoe freaks.
Shoe freaks. You already know we got to get that up in there.
Nah, I feel you. Like you, hey, it's all in. At the end of the day, it's always how you move, man. It's how you move. I try to keep it as respectful as possible. I think everybody should be able to give their opinion and give their true feelings of how they feel. Like I said before, it's all in the delivery.
Yeah,
you ain't got to respect me. Just don't disrespect me.
Straight up, I agree.
I ain't gonna disrespect you. I'm gonna be respectful about what I say.
He said I must be clapped. I don't think you clap. I don't think you would be. I don't think you clap, Sue.
Yo, that's crazy. He said I must be clapped. No, you ain't.
No, but you're right though. You gotta stand. I don't know. I'm just not. Like I said, I don't really, especially when it comes to like disrespect. I don't really play the disrespect because I ain't disrespecting nobody.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? I'm not out here I'm not disrespecting nobody because you know what I'm saying. We all got families, man. We all got real life. We all got real life after we shut down these laptops or you know what I'm saying. Get up off these phones and you know, and we all got real life out here. So you know what I'm saying. You got to kind of move a little different out here. It's just that you know what I'm saying. This watching. I've noticed to just be quiet and don't say anything.
There's power in silence. People don't
Yeah,
understand
man. Absolutely. Supreme, what's good, home team? You already know. Yeah, man. I noticed. I just learned to sit back and don't say much. Just sit back and listen. Sit back and watch. And believe it or not, Retro, I'm gonna be honest, man. My wife put me on to that. My wife is the reason why I kind of just sit back and just observe shit now. Like I don't say much. I just sit back and listen because you know what? You ain't gotta be. You don't have to be loud, bro. You ain't gotta always be speaking. People gonna show you who they are. You ain't gotta open your mouth.
I just know I never want to put myself in a situation where I gotta back up something I said out of emotion.
Oh, straight up.
I don't ever want to jump that line or have to, that's just never been me. Like of course, everybody been young and popped off at the mouth and said some crazy shit, but nigga, we grown now, so
yeah,
I gotta think about protecting my family,
yeah.
or I gotta think about their best interest in the sense of because they ain't on this.
Yeah,
they ain't on YouTube. They ain't shooting videos. They not putting themselves out there for the criticism. I'm here for that. So if you want to say whatever you want to say about me, cool. But to go further than that, it's like now what type of game we playing? That's why when remember I hit you the other day, and I'm like, yo, the rules is over.
Yeah,
they're gone. Like there's no rules anymore. Like
yeah, and it's sad because 90% of us, you know what I'm saying? Because there's gonna be some people who probably won't agree. But 90% of us picked up a camera for 90% of us picked up the camera for the same reason. We want to talk about some kicks, bro. That's it.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm saying so much. I'm saying so much now that it's almost one of those things. Like if somebody say, "Oh," somebody asked me out in the public, like, "Oh, you do YouTube? I hope you don't talk about shoes." And I'm like, "Nah, I don't." You know what I'm saying? It's like it's something you don't even want to really be a part of because it's just so much, man.
No, you didn't. You didn't answer it like that.
No. I'm just saying it almost make you want to do that.
Hey, you straight just own the community.
Donnell, I agree, and our perfect pair. You're absolutely right. The rules are definitely gone. But Donnell, I totally agree with that. I mean, over time, it takes, what I'm saying, it takes you to grow. You know what I'm saying? But like Reto said, I'm not really the one, especially, I'm not really the one to just speak totally off emotion, especially on a public platform.
Facts.
Not on a public. That's a bit of a stretch that on a public platform. I'm not willing to do that on a public platform. I'm sorry, but I'm good on it. Now,
in person, you might get a different reaction.
Of course. On a public platform, I'm not willing to do that because the thing is, you got to remember what you said 3 months ago.
Facts. And if you don't, somebody gonna go play it.
You got to know that. You got to know just because you forgot about it, man. That don't have nothing to do with me, sir.
and if you think you deleted it and it's gone, you bugging. Somebody done rip that shit instantly.
Yeah, that's just what it is. So at the end of the day, like I said, I'm big on holding people accountable for their actions. Straight up, you got to just be accountable for how you moving out here. But that's why I try my best to just mind my business. I'm good, bro. I'm good. I mind my business. I don't want. I'm good on that. Because it's like I said now, once you give an opinion, then you're a hater. So you're a certified hater at this point.
And I always, like I said, when it has to do with the rules and when it has to do with opinions, I want to know, when did it change? Because I remember when you used to be able to say something and nigga, you could get I don't want to say a debate, but you could get a good conversation to where, okay, we can agree to disagree and we move on to the next topic. Niggas ain't calling each other out of their name. Niggas ain't dissing my mama. You ain't talking about, my kid or my wife, or, you know what I'm saying? You're not doing none of that.
But that's what I'm saying. Depending on depending on whose live chat you on, depending on whose channel you on, you're gonna get that debate. You're gonna get that back and forth, and it's like, okay, agree to disagree. What's coming out this weekend? Depending on whose platform you on. Some people enjoy that. Some people enjoy a bunch of unnecessary just nonsense, which I've never been a fan of it. I didn't buy a camera and buy these lights for that. I didn't buy this expensive ass MacBook. You know what I'm saying? I didn't buy that.
Well, King Tweezy, you're right about everybody's not grown, but dealing with minors, man, there's a lot of grown folks on here. There ain't too many minors that are in these, you know what I'm saying, in these conversations or in these live chats.
Straight up, Fresh, what's good? No, I agree.
Fresh, what's goody?
I totally agree.
There's a lot of let's just say there's a lot of 21 and up in these live chats and in these debates and these conversations or in these situations that are happening amongst. Because I was saying this shit really been going since the top of the year, since January.
Okay. Yeah. It's been on and popping for a good little minute.
This is gonna be the weirdest year for sneaker YouTube. This whole year, 2019, is gonna be the weirdest year because it's molding itself into something that it's molding itself into something that's what they call that. I think it's like a free for all. It's like kill the carrier.
Yeah.
Like whoever got the torch right now, you getting shots thrown at you, and then the next person gonna catch it, and then the next person gonna catch it, and the next person going. It's like that since there's no rules, it's like anything goes. It's the true jungle.
Straight up, and let's be clear. There's no from what we're saying, the rules is off, bro. The rules is off. This is why, like I said, this is why people got to be accountable, held accountable for their actions. But we know how it is. That's not going to be the case. That's not going to be the case, depending on if you like them or not. And then, like I said, I told you earlier, everybody wants that Mike Rich love, bro. Everybody wants to be out, and they want people to run up to them, and they want pictures, and they want autograph. Everybody wants that Mike Rich love. And to be honest with you, when I first started watching Mike Rich, bro, I don't even think Mike Rich was just putting videos out. That's it.
I don't think he knew it was gonna go where it go. And I don't watch Mike Rich. And let me keep it all the way 100. I won't even say I don't watch Mike Rich. I don't watch sneaker reviews anymore. Unless
no, I don't watch it. I don't watch as much. No, very seldom I watch. Very seldom.
If it ain't a fellow creator or somebody I fuck with, my nigga Shoe Freak hit me, I'm going to give him his watch time. I'm watching the shoe. It don't matter what it is because that's my nigga. But I'm saying certain people will they'll send you their link or share it to you and tell you to go, leave a like or a comment. Okay, I'm gonna go and support. Boom. But even though I'm sub to your channel, I'm not watching every video you put out. Yeah. Regardless of what the content is, because I'm so far removed from that. You know what I mean? It's not the same anymore. It's not the same feel. It doesn't go. But now, if it's a shoe that I'm about to get and I want to see the early look, like I'll pull up on Ratchet's joint to see something new. I remember he posted something. I think it was just a couple of days ago or something like that. He said he was going to be getting a certain shoe, and I was like, "Yo, nigga, when you get that shoe, I'm definitely pulling up because I want to see that shoe." You know what I'm saying? Specifically. But other than that, I'm not just like before. I used to just run down the whole subscription, watch all my shits. Now it's like, okay, my man got that video. Oh, I'm gonna hit the like button, and then I breeze on to the next joint.
Yeah. And that's pretty much. It's sad because that's where it is at this point, especially with like anybody who does like sneaker YouTube. It's sad. It's sad that it's even there. You know what I'm saying? Because everything else is washed away. Anything that you would be coming to sneaker YouTube for, I guess you would call it. Like the negativity has took a turn of its own. But like I said, when I watching Mike Rich as just especially in the beginning, like in the beginning of when he first got on YouTube, he just was putting videos up.
Yes. Yeah.
Putting out content. So now what I'm saying is,
where's the sub can out right now? He's a big boy now.
Straight up. Put the work in straight up. Everybody wants to be that. Everybody wants to be that, and people are willing to do and say, or either I'm gonna say willing to do and shit on anybody that they have to get there. Which, you know what I'm saying? It's like, why is it that serious though?
But wait, Shuvik, because you know me, I'm always devil's advocate. All right, let me ask you this question.
Mm-hmm.
With you saying that you know that everybody wants that love, okay?
Yeah.
Where is it in their brain or in their assessment of what they're looking at? And we're using this as an example, using him as an example. When I look at Mike Rich, or I think about you know what I'm saying, where he's come from, I see the hard work. I don't see him doing the recklessness or you know what I'm saying, talking about people or what's it. I see that he got it out the mud, but he got it the right way or the positive way.
Absolutely.
Where are the people saying to themselves, okay, I'm gonna do it like that and get it? Why do they have to go to the point that what you're saying, like niggas is willing to do whatever or say whatever when he didn't have to do that? And we're using him as an example. This is not, you know what I'm saying? This is not.
Yeah, straight up. Yeah. So, so what I would say is, now I'm speaking about the let me see. I want to say the more immature minded people, right?
Okay.
The more immature minded people. Now, granted, they will see Mike Rich and they will say, "Yeah, he started from here and you know what I'm saying, he got all these subs. I want to be that. That's who I want to be." But in the midst of that, you watch other stuff too, and you see how a video of a video, if you're, what do you call it, exposing somebody, can get 5,000 views in like 2 hours.
Okay.
So you want the notoriety that Mike Rich has. However, you're willing to go this route to get it though, because either way, you just want to get there.
Okay.
Like, you know what I'm saying? I want to get to 200,000 subscribers or 100. I just want to get there. So I don't mind how I get there. I just want to get there. So in the process of watching YouTube and, you know what I'm saying, just constantly watching YouTube, you get caught up in the exposed videos. You get caught up in the roast videos. You get caught up in you know what I'm saying, just all the other stuff that kind of takes you away from sneakers. And now in your mind, shit, I'm gonna do that too. I'm gonna make this type of video and see what happens. I'm gonna add this person to the title of my video to see how many clicks I get. You know what I'm saying? So they see that it's almost like a dude from around the way. You see it, you see me, for instance, you see me going to work, going to school, saving my money, stacking my bread up, honest living, nice vehicle, nice house, buy whatever I want. You see that, it takes time because I gotta wait every 14 days to get my dough.
Mm-hmm.
But then you see my man on the strip, who out there putting in that work in the street.
Yeah.
It's like, damn. I want when I go to the club, I want everybody to be around me like they're around him. Now, granted, I can go this route, the squeaky clean route, and potentially still get it.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm gonna go that route because that looks like it's a whole lot easier than, you know, you understand what I'm saying?
So you basically saying motherfuckers would rather run a race than a marathon.
Yeah, straight up. Because for you to call somebody out, whether that shit is true or not, it's a lot easier than to make good content with a dope personality to make people want to sit and watch you all day.
True. But even with that example that you're using, why don't people ever see that yeah, homeboy was getting it on the street, but he might have had to go to jail for a couple years. He might have got a.
Oh yeah, they just think they're smarter. They just think they're smarter than him, so they don't. You know what I'm saying?
That they ain't gonna. Okay.
Yeah, they just think they're not gonna get caught. Hugo, I wouldn't necessarily say Damn D fucked up sneaker YouTube. And the reason why I say that is because I would say in the beginning, Damn D was voicing his opinion. So him voicing his opinion about the way some shit look or how somebody or whatever the case may be, I don't necessarily think that's fucking it up. I think, me personally, I think, like I said before, how it really kind of got fucked up is a bunch of like different, like bunch of subscribers really going from chat to chat, DM to DM, comments to comments, like dragging shit back and forth. Like this person said this person said that. You know what I'm saying? That created an issue too. I'm not saying that was the whole issue. Like, bruh, I don't know if y'all remember, but I said a while back I had a guy who, my nigga, I did not even know he watched YouTube at all. Like we talk about sneakers every now and then, but on some real shit, bro, I didn't think he watched YouTube at all. Bruh, he hit me up. He said, "Yeah, man, such and such is going at such and such, man. It sounds like they're trying to pull you into it." I said, "Man, I'm grown. I don't know. I don't know anybody personally, so they can't pull me into shit."
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. That's just what it is. And he like, "Man, just be careful, man. Such and such is a sneaky dude." Now I'm trying to figure out how do you know he's sneaky when you're not even on YouTube? Obviously, you watch it enough to kind of pick up on how people are moving. But my thing is, I'm like, look, I'm good, bro. I appreciate it, but I'm good because I don't deal with those people at all. And that's one thing about me. If I realize, if I realize that you are a thief, my nigga, you are a thief for life. To me.
Facts.
If I allow you in my house and you steal something from me, my nigga, you're labeled forever. I don't care what you do.
Yeah, it don't matter.
Nah, you can return it. It just means you're a returning thief. But nevertheless, you're still a thief.
Nigga said returning thief.
Hey, Super, I totally agree. You start with the drama. You got to keep, because nobody wants to see that from you, bro. Like I don't think I could never do, like I think I did a rant. I think I might have did 2 rant videos. People they don't get that vibe from me, so they don't want to see that.
Yeah.
People don't want to see that. True Kicks, appreciate that, my G.
Kicks, True Kicks.
Bro. No question. People don't want to see that from me, and I get it because that ain't my wave. Like the time I did the rants, shit, they was needed. God damn it, I was mad. But you know what I'm saying? People don't want to see that from me, and it's like, bro, nah. Like from what I get from that, I get people. It's almost like people they comment, they laugh, but it's almost like they saying, nah, bro, we good on that. We don't need to see that from you.
But those 2 rants, I remember one. I don't know about the other one, but I remember 2 that you did. That one about just the resellers and just being in the way. That was shit that needed to be said because I was speaking on that the same as you. Like, yeah, like motherfuckers be in the way sometimes. It's like, damn, like like the shoe.
Yeah, and even to that defense, like I would always say, I still feel some type of way about certain resellers, not the entire resale situation.
Yeah,
because obviously I support them, but
yeah, you need them. You need resellers in this game nowadays.
Absolutely.
It's like a gift and a curse. It's like you don't have a hero without a villain. You know what I mean? Like you can't have a hero. There's no such thing as a criminal. There would be no police if there wasn't no crime.
Straight up.
So, you know what I'm saying? Like it's the same thing. It's good and bad, yin and the yang of everything. That's just the way the world works.
Facts, man. Facts, and that's how I say it. Like I feel like I said, I'm just a firm believer of dealing with people according to who they are. Like stop trying to, because when you try to give people the benefit of the doubt, and when you try to look past some bullshit, or when you try to look at people like, nah, they really a good person. Just give it. Nah, that's when you get fucked over, man.
Yeah.
It's sad to say, but that's when that happened because you saying in your mind, you convince yourself that this is you convince yourself that this messed up individual is a great person, really. Like I don't necessarily believe that. So I can't put myself out here like that.
Yeah, it's like turning a blind eye to something that you're like what they say. Once again, like you can't get mad at the snake for biting you. That's what he there for. That's what you know what I'm saying. That's what he there to do. So you
Straight
get
up.
bit.
Straight
if you
up.
see that snake, you're supposed to go the other way. Period.
Like I kind of missed it. Somebody in the chat that said ShoeTube is not the same, bro. It's not. It's not.
Nah, it ain't been the same. I would say around 2017 into 2018 is when it started to change, and now 2019, all rules are out the window. There is no rules to this shit, none at all.
Yeah, it's literally no rules because you can pull up a video and niggas talking about people's wives, kids, dead relatives, and I'm like, bruh. I mean, damn, this all started from sneakers though. What's going on? Like, you know what I'm saying? It makes you like, oh man, this is crazy. This.
The crazy part about this shoe, the shit still be intertwined. Like niggas will do all the other fuck shit and still do a review after all of that. Have a video drop in the early look on this, and I'm like, how the hell did you go from this to that? Like,
yeah, and like I said, I just think I like what I do. You know what I'm saying? I like creating my content, bro. I like having the live chat. I like interacting with people. But other than that, anything else, man, I'm good on it. That's why, like, if you ever come and I always appreciate everybody that pull up to my chat on the panel, always, because y'all don't have to. You know what I'm saying? Y'all don't have to pull up. Y'all pull up, I'm assuming, because y'all genuinely rock with me. But for the most part, you ain't never gonna come over here and you're gonna hear me blatantly going off on somebody or their family. That's not. We're never gonna get that. Not here. You know what I'm saying? We never gonna get that. So if I got 6 people in the chat, I'm good with that.
Yeah.
Because I'm never here to disrespect nobody's family, disrespect nobody's. I'm just not that dude. You know what I'm saying? I'm not that dude. Like, especially over the internet. I feel like, what's the point of that? At the end of the day, what is that going to do for anybody? Ain't nobody making money off of that. I'm just like, what's the point of it? Honestly.
I'm lost right now in the chat. Ty Lopez. Who's Ty Lopez?
Let me see.
That he was exposed already. Most of his initial wealth was accumulated from renting assets and making ads. Through the ads, he got a bunch of people to buy his books. He fooled his way to the top. Okay,
yeah. I'm not sure what that is, but we're not even talking about that. I don't even know.
That's why I got lost. I'm like, when did we get on that part?
Yeah, I'm lost. Flight was good.
Flight. It's all about who you watch. I would agree with that, but then the audience is watching everybody. Flight. They watching everybody. They watching the good, the bad, the drama, the shoes, the commentary. They watching the reactions. They watching everything.
Yeah.
It's not, people are not just zoning in or focusing on what they truly believe in, because outside, once you got to figure, after you watch what you're a fan of or what you're interested in, you fall down the YouTube rabbit hole. You start clicking on other shit. You start getting shit recommended. You're gonna start, you know what I'm saying? And then if you're watching, let's say you watch something and then someone says something about a live that happened or a video that was put out that you didn't see. 9 times out of 10, you're gonna go look for it because now you want to be up on it. You want to know what the person was talking about. You might even stop the video that you're watching at the moment and go watch that just to see what they were talking about, so that you don't feel lost, like it doesn't go over your head. You know what I'm saying? So the audience is watching everybody. There's no picking sides in this situation anymore.
Yeah. It's like I said, it's a different ball game now. It's a different ball game. Like I said, you got people running from one side to the next, always just trying to keep some shit going and keep something stirred up. And it's like, bro, we get it, bro. Like we're not here for that.
But is it their fault though? Is it the audience fault, or is it because you got to figure? Let's say right now somebody comes in the chat and they go, "Yo, Joe Schmo was talking shit about you, Shoe Freak. He said, da 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 da.
But see, you got to look at it. So it's partly. So it depends. Him bringing it is partly his fault because at the end of the day, you ain't got to. We're not over here on that. But
Yeah.
the thing about it, then it's up to me. It's up to me for my next move. You know what I'm saying? Like, and what I've noticed, if somebody go to you or go to somebody else and say, hey, such and such is talking about you, you don't even have the desire to hit this person up. You just automatically set up the camera and go off
and fire. Yeah.
Which is unbelievable to me. And it's like, come on, man, we grown. I'm not doing that. Somebody sends me a message to say such and such says something about you. If the opportunity presents itself for me to ask that person directly, then I'm gonna ask them. But other than that, nah, I'm not putting myself out there making a whole video. Then I gotta edit and all that. I'm not doing all that. I don't have that kind of time.
So then it really comes down to it's a personal issue then.
But you can have a personal issue with somebody you've never met.
No. I'm not saying a personal issue. Matter of fact, wrong words. It's a personal choice in what you decide to do after that given that information. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, because that's what I'm saying. Like, I have no desire to ever beef with anybody on YouTube. Nor am I ever going to make a video yelling and screaming at my camera or yelling and screaming at the, you know what I'm saying? I'm never going to do that because I feel like I don't have to do that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like if somebody is saying if somebody is blatantly disrespecting your family, talking crazy, there's no need to stoop down to that level on camera. You just gotta know this community that we are in will allow all of us to meet at least once. One time. That's it.
It's all entertainment for views. Yeah, I agree. I agree with that to some extent. Because not all entertainment is good entertainment.
Facts. But you know, I feel like a lot of people behind the camera feel that way. Now the audience is the audience. They're gonna watch because it's entertaining to them. But a lot of people behind the camera feel like it's all for entertainment. It's all about entertainment for views. When you got to really understand, you're behind the camera disrespecting me. So to me, I'm not entertained by you disrespecting me. I don't care about views. The fact that you're disrespecting me, I don't care about none of that.
Yeah.
Now it's the situation that I need you to address. You know what I'm saying? Like, case in point, like when I went to All-Star Weekend, bro, I talked to Feats. I knew Feats was gonna be down there. I think I knew Flashy was gonna be down there because she had said she was gonna be down there. Now let's just think about this, right? Let's say we live videos or whatever, and I'm talking mad shit to Flight Academy Kicks, right? And I'm talking crazy. Now Flight doesn't know me personally, but I'm talking whatever because I heard he said something, so I'm responding. I'm doing whatever. I'm doing it the YouTube way, I guess you can call it the YouTube way. I show up at All-Star Weekend to what is the name of that store? Social Status. I think that's the name of it in Charlotte. I show up to the block party and I run into Feats, I run into Flashy, and I run into Flight. Now, I don't know I'm going to see Flight, but now I run into him. So everything I said behind my laptop, I now have to say to this man's face. You understand what I'm saying?
Yeah, I know exactly what you're saying.
People are not under, and it's like now that I'm in his face, I don't know him. He don't know me, so he don't know if what I was saying was how I really feel or not. But he has to move as if what I'm saying is true because he don't know me.
But even if you didn't mean it, maybe that's the part that's difficult for me to even
Bro, what's up, bro?
because if you didn't mean what you're saying, then why say it?
No, I
Like,
totally
why?
agree
Like,
with you.
if I'm gonna shoot a video, I'm gonna shoe freak's a bitch, and then I see you in person, and I go, yo, my nigga, you know that shit just YouTube. Nah, my nigga, like that don't like it don't work that way.
That's a fact.
Because in real life, if you were standing across from me and I said, yo, shoe freak, you a bitch, I would be expecting you to respond almost immediately, like, who the fuck you talking to?
As you should.
You know, so
As you should.
I don't get the whole, yo, it's for YouTube or it's for views or if it's what's name. That's the part that we're like, I fully understand. Like True just said, like, you can't take it personal. But in some instance, you kind of have to because I don't know you personally. So if somebody says, yo, I'm gonna kill you,
you gotta take that personal.
I gotta take precautions because it's like, wait a minute, yeah, my nigga, you don't know me, but now you're saying you're gonna kill me. I gotta watch my back if ever I do run into you.
Absolutely.
I can't just think in my brain, oh, he probably just said that for views. You know what I'm saying?
No, I totally agree with that. I totally agree with that.
Folks change up when they Ratchet, you right. Folks change up. It ain't even folks changing up when they gotta stand on it, Ratchet. Folks change up when they gotta face you face to face. Things are different when you're in that person's space. When a nigga can talk from the comforts of his home or behind that keyboard, or like I say all the time, if you ain't got no avatar or no face, if I can't put a face to who's talking shit, that shit don't even matter to me. And let alone if I could put a face to it. I don't really, you ain't pushing my buttons, nigga. We over the computer. Like, I'm not worried about internet. But if you're saying certain things, I can't, it's hard for me to look at it and go, nah, he's just doing that for YouTube and for views, because I know it could be for that. But for me to just throw it out the window that this man don't really mean what he's saying, I can't do that because I don't know you personally. You feel what I'm saying? Like, I don't know how you really move. I don't know if you're joking. And it's sort of like the context of shit. I could text you something and be joking, but the way you read it could come off like, oh shit, this nigga want smoke.
Straight up. Because like I said, like you said, I don't know you. Sorry, but I don't. You can't expect me to believe. You can't expect me to say, somebody. Let's just say you make a video and say, man, if I see you, man, I'm gonna kill your ass. This, that, and the third, bruh. You can't expect me to think that you playing. I don't even know you.
Exactly.
Who are you? I don't even know you to say that you're playing.
Even though I can assume you're probably doing it for views, but I can't ever, give you that benefit of the doubt.
Yeah, and most of the from what we've seen, put it like this: I've never heard or seen anybody have an issue on YouTube, like or as far as in the community that I watch the most, which is the sneaker community. I've never seen somebody make a video, go off with somebody saying they're gonna do this and do that, and 6 months to a year or 2 years later, the person who was threatened was actually gunned down by that person. I've never seen it. And I hope and pray to God that it never happens, but I just never, you know what I'm saying? I never seen it. So
I don't wish death on nobody.
And 90% of the time, I assume that everybody is joking and not joking, but just trying to get views. However, just because you feel like, oh, it's just for views, I'm not going to stress it. You can't tell me how to feel about it.
Okay, with that one right there, whenever you be spitting some shit, you freak, my brain start working. Let me ask you this. All right.
Hold on, Hugo. It definitely could happen. Yeah, it definitely could happen. That's why I'm saying, like, you gotta be on guard at all times. I don't know you. I don't know your personality. I don't know your character. I don't know how you move when you not on a computer. You could possibly be somebody already who was definitely moving like that, but I don't know. So I'm going to be cautious if you say that to me. Go ahead, Retro.
No, what I'm saying is if person A popping wild shit, then person B popping wild shit. Okay, they meet. Now, if person B beats the shit out of person A, and then person A takes the route of pressing charges or calling police or things of this nature, would okay? It's a two-part question. What would your reaction be, and then what do you think the audience reaction will be? Can that person come back into the realm and still pop shit, or?
Oh, so this is the thing. You can always, even after an ass whooping, you can pop shit. However, I'm not worried about you talking crazy. It's already been proven. You've already got your ass kicked. So you can say whatever you feel, because now you're back at home. However, you got your ass kicked and you called the police, and that's gonna be a cloud that follows you for the rest of your life in the social media world. That you're never gonna get away from that.
And you know what's so crazy? Because of the rules being changed, I don't necessarily think that's what will happen.
You don't think so?
Nah, I think the person can come back and still be bigger than what they was.
Retro, let me tell you this.
It's like the 6ix9ine rule right now. We all waiting to see what's going to transpire from a situation like that, because we all know what should happen. But I don't think with the rules of the game, the rules of engagement now are totally different than what we were raised on. That's what I'm saying. This generation is way different.
No, put it like this. At the end of the day, if I say
no, Hugo, I'm doing it for conversation purposes. Like, that's how me and Shoe Freak, that's how we talk. Like, I'm just doing it. I just want to see where everybody's thought process is, because in the world we live in right now, the rules have changed. Snitching back in the day, or let's say you know that saying, writing a check that your ass couldn't cash.
Yeah.
Back in the day, you would be ran off the block. You couldn't come outside. But now I don't think it would be that way. I think a motherfucker could come right back, throw on his camera, and talk all hell of shit. And
no.
Like,
and that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, you right. Yeah, you had to call the police on him because he was like, you see what I'm saying? That's what I would think.
No. And like I said, I understand that. This is what I'm saying. Yes, I feel like you can come back and continue to do that. That doesn't mean anybody is moved by it.
True.
You can talk all the shit you want, my nigga. It's public record. You got your ass kicked and you called the police. Point blank. That's it, bro. Regardless of what you say, you could yell, scream. You could knock your camera over. All of that. It don't make a difference. You've already been down this road before, and at the end of the road, you got your ass kicked and you called the police. Point blank. Period.
Mm-hmm. I agree. I agree 100%. I just
That's how
want to know how to do that shit.
What you say?
No. I said I fully agree. I just always want to know what the audience thinks, like, because the audience, just as much as they say YouTube creators are the influencers or they sway things back and forth, the audience can sway things before, like, just like you was telling me earlier, how the niggas put batteries in the backs. You know what I'm saying? Like,
yeah,
the audience plays a part in it also.
No. I mean, they definitely do. The audience are doing exactly what they're supposed to do in a sense, because they feel like, you know what? The audience is feeling like it's entertainment. The audience feel like it's entertainment to an extent. The audience is going from chat to chat saying or comment. They're going from channel to channel saying whatever. Now, should they do that? Not necessarily, because now you're giving a lot of these guys, you're pumping a lot of these guys up to do stuff that they won't normally do. You pump a lot of these guys up to put themselves in situations that they don't want to be in. You know what I'm saying? They putting themselves in that position. They don't really want to be there.
So you saying that because they're getting praised for certain things, then they're becoming something that they're really not.
Not even becoming. They're acting as if they acting like they. They're not. Yeah, because they're not becoming that. Like you're not gonna. Nobody's gonna rile you up, and then you're gonna just close your computer down and go out here and just start shooting people, unless that was what you was already into, or that's something that you already, you know what I'm saying, your mind was already there in the first place.
Okay.
So no, I don't necessarily agree. But
do you believe that? Do you believe somebody can be talked into killing another person?
Of course I can. Yeah. Yeah, I feel like because I feel like if you're a weak-minded individual, then you could be talked into doing almost anything.
Okay, so all right, I get what you're saying. Yeah, manipulation's real. No, you're right.
Very
You're
real,
right. You're right.
very real. And some people and believe it or not, some people, like I said, some people that's not what they not really about that. But you done said this shit so much. I'm gonna give you an example. You remember the movie? I got you, rep. You remember the movie? Of course you do. I don't even know why I'm asking you this, but what is it? Boys in the Hood, right? The young nigga who shot Ricky out of the back seat.
Oh yeah.
So
Yeah.
for some reason, he did that movie, and he did what else did he do? He did Poetic Justice, right?
Mm-hmm.
And for some reason, after Poetic Justice, he never really got out of character. So he wound up getting like taxed because at first he was like a Christian family, going to church, college student. But for some reason, after Poetic Justice, his role from Boys in the Hood, he never got rid of it. Like he started to live as if that was his real life.
Mm.
And he wound up committing 2 murders, and he wound up getting like a life sentence, and he wound up getting killed in jail.
Damn.
So, I mean, you could pretend, which is what he was doing. He was pretending to be like this thorough dude, this gangster dude with this image from Boys in the Hood, but he never got out of character. You might as well say he never got out of character. He played that role one time and he stayed in the character. So now, what's up, Rap? Now that he is, he's put himself in that character. It causes him to do some shit he don't want to do. Now he's in prison, and he gave his life to the Lord. And I think him and his cellmate got into it, and his cellmate killed him.
Sheesh.
Yeah, that's a fact.
So you know what I'm saying. When you think of stuff like that, it's like, first of all, if you are a weak-minded individual, you should not even be on social media because everything is going to bother you.
He said you should not even be.
You shouldn't even be on social because everything is going to get under your skin, bro. I mean, we all done been on Instagram, Facebook, YouTube, whatever, and people is always, everybody got an opinion. That's what we got. Everybody got an opinion. The fact that you don't like their opinion, you get 2 options. You can block them, you can respond back and go and start a shouting match, or you can keep moving like you don't see it, which is pretty much my method. I don't see it, bro.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not doing all that. Eventually, you're gonna get tired of saying stuff to me because I'm never going to respond.
Facts.
You're gonna get tired of it.
I don't see how people be. I don't see how grown men don't have the same mentality of that. I don't see how one man gets off about arguing with another grown man. I don't something about that. I don't know. Everybody don't think the same. Everybody ain't got the same mentality, but I don't know. It's like speaking Chinese to me. I don't get it. Like there's never no way I'm gonna be on the internet arguing with another man because it ain't in me.
No, it's not. My nigga, I'm not even doing it face to face. After first of all, the moment you start yelling, my nigga, what's the move? What we doing?
Yeah, you got it, bro. Because I'm not gonna be arguing with another man. You're not my wife. You're not my girl.
Yeah,
I don't even argue with my kids. So you think I'm gonna argue with?
What we doing here, bro? Like, what's going on here? What are we doing? Like, you know what I'm saying? I'm not doing that. And like I say, man, people just want to be accepted. People want to be accepted. People 20, and then you know what? It's not even the 20-year-olds, because the 20-year-olds they're still they a birth away from being a teenager. So I'm not even talking about the 20-year-olds. I'm talking about the 34 and 33 and up in that, bruh. People just want to be accepted so bad. People want to be accepted so bad that, like I said, that they willing to do any and everything. And it's like, nah, bro, I'm not doing that.
Like, I'm quick to agree to disagree for real. Like, yo, I got my point of view, you got your point of view. Cool. But ain't no way it's gonna be a shouting match back and forth. Like, I feel like I'm finna sway you to my side, or you finna sway me to your side. Like, bro, I'm good. If it means that much to you, you got it.
Yeah, see, and that's always my thing. This is why I never and I'm just responding to somebody in the chat about people going back and forth with each other, and then all of a sudden they're cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's just always my thing. That's why if there's a disagreement with me and anybody, especially another man, because I'm never gonna have a disagreement with another woman unless she's upstairs in the bed in my house. You know what I'm saying? I'm never anybody outside of this house, man, sweetheart. I don't never got to speak to you again. You don't matter. Like, come on, man. Like, what are we doing here? Like, I don't owe you anything.
That's just like, for example, like, Shoe Freak, you got your own style about sneakers, right?
Yes, sir.
So, Retro, you most definitely got your own swag about sneakers. I don't agree with everything that y'all like, just like y'all don't agree with everything that I like.
Hold on, you don't?
Not like, yo, like, hey.
Cut it out.
Retro be liking these Retro be liking these crazy new Adidas wave, and I'll be like, bro, I don't see it. I don't know what you're looking at right now. And he'd be like, yo, but that's me. And I'll be like, yo, I respect that. That is you. I'm not finna be sitting here like, man, fuck Retro, man. He like, yo, like, nah, if you like that, that's cool, because it's something that I like that you probably don't like, but I ain't finna sit here and shit on my man or just shit on him, period. We ain't even gotta like each other. But I ain't finna shit on that man. You know what I'm saying? Whatever. Because at the end of the day, we are still men, because you know what? It's gonna be something that I like that nobody else like. But I ain't trying to hear everybody and their mama talking about, yo, them motherfuckers is trash. Because once again, at one time, phone posits, when they first came out, nobody liked them.
That's a fact. That's a fact.
So it's like, and now all of a sudden everybody like phone posits. It's a huge wave in the DC area, stuff like that or whatever. Like, yo, but at one time when they first came out, nobody liked them, let alone the price.
That's a fact. That's a fact. I just like I said, I'm still going on from the chat, because that's just what it is, bro. Like, people don't get it. Like, if you don't have to be cool with everybody. You don't have to be cool with everybody. If there's a disagreement, y'all go y'all separate ways. Cool.
And sometimes folks is gonna they'll make a sneaker look nice, but you was shitting on it. I've done it a million times. I'd be like, yo, that shit was trash. And then you see somebody on Instagram or whatever, and they make it look fly. You be like, yo, was I bugging? Because, yo, he make them look nice, or she make them look nice.
I just did that, literally. And it was a Yeezy, actually. It was. I never thought I would be interested in this shoe until I saw it in person. Whole outlook on that shoe changed. My whole outlook.
Yeah.
But it is what it is. Like I said, as adults, hey man, you say, hey, I don't like it. I don't like this today. You know what I'm saying? You see it again, or something else happen, and you're like, you know what? Maybe I was moving too fast. Maybe I was doing too much, because this is a pretty good shoe.
Yeah.
Let me see what they talking about in the chat. Retro, what they got going on over there?
We all got the right to change our minds, bro.
Hey, Hugo, them pink snakeskins is fire. Cut it out.
True, what you mean? True, what you mean? I got you. What you mean by that? No, but yeah, of course we all can change our mind. Like that's a given. That's a given. But see, that's what I'm saying. Like, and it goes back to dealing with certain individuals. I'm not gonna publicly, like, I would never publicly disrespect rep Milwaukee publicly on a platform. Never. For the simple fact, if there's an issue, I have a phone number that I can call. If we don't resolve it through that phone call, it won't get resolved. I'm never going to lead to the fact where I got to get in front of a camera and publicly disrespect that man, and then 2 weeks later, he be up on my like, bro. Nah, we're not here for that.
I ain't doing it privately either. Like, so let's kick the whole spectrum out there. I ain't doing it privately either, because if you do it privately, you might as well did it publicly.
What you talking about as far as going off with somebody or something like that?
That's what I'm saying. Like, yeah, if I was like, yo, you know, fuck Shoe Freak or fuck Retro, you know what I'm saying, privately or publicly, I would never do that. That's what I'm saying. I wouldn't even do it privately.
I mean, that's a fact. I'm just saying it seems to be the wave to do it on a platform now. It seems to be that seems to be the perfect way to do it.
Yeah, I get what you're saying. No, that is true.
True Kicks, you can't blame it on me, True Kicks. You've been buying. Look, I said I'm chilling. You said you was chilling. Then I looked on Instagram and you had 9 pairs of shoes coming. I don't know what type of chill is that, brother. But no, I agree, bro. I'm not here for none of that. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for none of that. But like I said, right now it seems to be that's it. That's all that's the talk.
It's just like, for example, like I go back to Retro, whatever that shoe was that you talking about. You know what I'm talking about, because we was just going back and forth about it or whatever. That Retro.
Oh, 451. 451.
Yeah, the new Yeezy that's about to come out or whatever. It looked crazy. Everybody was
and that's
on.
Not even the true finisher of that shoe, because all those pictures are fake. All those
Yeah,
pictures.
yeah.
So we don't know.
Or the prototype, you know, or whatever. You know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. But Retro posted it and he was like, yo, I like this or whatever like that. And a couple people was in his comments like, yeah, them fire. I'm not a yes man. I ain't finna be like, yeah, you right, them dope as up. I don't know what y'all seeing them. Yo, y'all bugging. Oh, but that word for word, is that not what I said, Retro? Yo, y'all bugging. I don't see it. I don't know what y'all looking at or whatever. But at the same time, that ain't me like, yo, fuck y'all niggas. Y'all niggas ain't got no taste. Y'all niggas don't. Nah, I'm just saying, yo, in my perspective, y'all bugging or whatever like that. But it's gonna be a time where I post something and y'all gonna be like, yo, rep, you bugging. And I'm gonna be like, okay, it's all good.
And this is why every post that I make, I put the same caption in the beginning. Everything ain't for everybody.
That's a fact.
Like, my nigga, you don't have to like it, bro. It's okay. You're not. Like I said, I just think the masses think they didn't got into their head. Like, if you don't like what I'm doing, you are a hater.
Yeah, exactly.
Bro, I'm not that. I'm not a hater because I don't like them. I don't like them.
Yeah, and I know a lot of people ain't gonna like what I like or whatever, you know, because yo, just like Shoe Freak, you from DC, yo, Retro, you from New York, I'm from Milwaukee. It's a different demographic, you know.
And now you from DC on the low too, though. You was born in DC, right?
Well, no, I was born in DC. Yeah.
Yeah, you from here too. Don't do it like that.
I was born in DC. I was born at Howard University Hospital. Yeah, you got that. But once again, I ain't finna argue with you, Freak. You got that. You got that. But you know what I'm saying? Like, people live in different areas, yo. Like, West Coast, they love Chuck Taylors. East Coast, they love Timberlands. Everybody ain't rocking Timberlands. I'm in San Antonio right now. I'm not rocking Timberlands, bro.
Mm-hmm. Absolutely. I agree, man. I totally agree. People, like I said, I just think it's almost like, now it's almost like, oh, this is what it is. If you don't agree, if you're not agreeing with the masses, you're a hater.
Yeah.
What?
Yeah. Yep.
Like, you either agree with everybody or you're a hater.
Yeah. And that goes for everything. That ain't even just sneakers. Like, that's just, yo, I like Martin, but you like Fresh Prince of Bel-Air. Yo, I like basketball, but you like football.
Everything's debatable. Here we go. You know what? No, I'm gonna say I don't wear Nike boots. No, they still wear them in DC, but I don't wear them. Like I see a lot of the men. I see a lot of men. I don't know if this, and this might only be in DC, but I see a lot of men wearing like UGG boots. But I'm talking about the slide your foot in UGG boots.
Yeah, I can't get jiggy with that.
like the baby mother Uggs.
Yeah, I can't do it.
That's too much for me.
The twinkle toe.
Yeah,
Cut it out.
The college chick Ugg boots with the sweatsuits and all that. Wow. Yeah, I can't. I see a lot of guys wearing them. A lot.
Trend right now. Cut it out.
The Golden Fleece 12.
12. I'm done.
Yeah, I can't, man. I can't. That's a wave. That's a wave. I can't. You can call me, and that's the thing. Calling me a hater, I don't care. Like I'm just not putting on a boot that there's a strong possibility I can mistake my boot for my wife's boot. I'm good on that. I'm good. I'm good on that.
And let's keep it real, yo. If you a hater or everybody else, everybody is a hater then. Like nobody is immune from not being a hater if you have an opinion about something.
Facts.
If that's what it's gonna be, then everybody across the board is a hater.
But that's what it is, though. Like if you just, bro, I'm telling you, the next time you on Instagram and somebody, like a celebrity or somebody posts something like an outfit or something like that, just go against the grain, and I promise you, like now with me, because I never really comment on people's stuff, like unless I know them, you know what I'm saying. But for the most part, I think I was telling y'all when I commented on Conceited's those 8s. I think they were the Kentucky colorway 8s, the black and blue, and I think it was the black and blue colorway. And I'm like, nah, that color that's not, you know what I'm saying. That colorway isn't dope for this shoe. Man, they was coming. I'm talking about they were adding me like you a lame, you a hater. This is the classic colorway. You would like it on the Royal ones, and I'm like, what?
How was it a classic colorway though? Like it never came out. So how was it a classic colorway?
I'm like, bro, I don't like. I said, first of all, just because it's black and blue, I don't care. Black and blue doesn't look good on every shoe. I'm sorry, it does not.
Yeah,
that's just me though. You can't just put black. I'm like, no, the shoe is. I don't like the way it looked.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm talking. I probably had about 6 comments, just all aimed at me. Like, oh, you're a hater. You don't know how to dress. You probably don't have no shoes. I said, man, take a look. My page is open. Go take a look. You know, you can be the judge for that. What's up, bro?
With the private pages.
With the private page with the silhouette on the shit. Like, come on, bro. Get the fuck out of here with the silhouette, bro. We're not here for that. Like, it's just too much, man. It's just too much. It's too much, and I don't have time for it. But if you have an opinion, you're a hater. This is what society wants you to believe.
Like I can't take nobody serious if they is old enough to be one of my kids. And that's the majority of the time that it be the ones that be like 15 years old, private page, 2 pictures.
But it's not even that, bro. Like it's like I just can't respect the bullshit. Like even like even like the people that are like 40.
Yeah. Like, no, you're right. You're right about that. Like
just condone some of the wildest shit. It's like, what are you talking about?
Bullshit ain't got no age limit.
Clearly, bro. None. No type of age limit whatsoever. So this is why I mind my business, bro. Like I don't know, bro. It's just so much nonsense going on. However, if you speak on any of it and it doesn't revolve around what that person is saying, you are a hater. Just to give y'all a heads up, that's what you will be classified as, a hater.
Oh yeah, period. Having an opinion, you're a hater. Period.
Especially if you have an opinion that goes against what everybody else is saying.
Yeah.
Like, oh, you don't agree with nobody, or you a hater? Like,
Well,
nigga,
you gotta remember some shit is done because niggas is trolling also too.
Yeah.
Oh no, that's a fact.
You know what I'm saying?
That's a fact. But see, that's what
It
I'm
don't
saying.
because
Like,
they really feel it. Don't because they really feel that.
but that's what I'm saying. Like, at some point, you gotta realize who you're trolling, my nigga. Because trolling me, you gonna feel like, man, fuck this dude. I'm about to block him. He don't even respond. Because I'm not, bruh.
Yeah.
Trying to troll me for what? You ain't got nothing else better to do.
You wasting your time fucking with me.
You wasting your time, especially if you ain't working. My nigga, it's a million job applications you could be doing right now. Controlling me, bro. Like, especially if you got a car, my nigga, you could be doing Lyft, Uber. You could be doing anything right now, but you trolling me.
This nigga stupid. This
Bro,
nigga
I'm
stupid.
just saying, bro. Like, it's so much stuff that you could be doing, bro. You could be going to like a trade school. You could be mowing somebody's lawn. You could be raking. It's so much stuff that you could be doing. You're like, you know what? It's snowing outside, and I could go get my grandmother's shovel and shovel some people's snow, but I'm just going to troll. I'm going to troll Shoe Freak all day, bruh. You wasting time. You wasting valuable hours of your life trolling me.
What was that? The ride commercial? He was like, "Yo, you sitting on the couch? What the fuck is you doing? You be getting your degree right now."
Slim, that commercial was legendary because I wonder where he is.
You ain't right,
Bro, because I'm like, first of all, he was on that commercial and he was overly aggressive.
Yeah.
You was overly aggressive, my nigga. And then on top of that, what you doing today? What are you doing right now? I don't even think Everest is still around. If it is, where you at? Did you know that?
Yeah, Everest. That's what it was.
Come on, you were aggressive as hell in the comments.
That commercial was as classic as what was it? Calvin working for McDonald's, bro.
Hold on, what? That's legendary.
That's legendary.
That commercial, that McDonald's commercial is legendary, bro.
It's legendary. Everybody ain't gonna remember that. That's so bad.
Yeah, you gotta be. That's an OG. That's an OG commercial right there. I remember that. My man made that phone call. Boy, that was everything. He made that phone call about that McDonald's situation, boy. You couldn't tell him nothing.
That go back to bro. You gotta get your own.
Everyone know.
Man, straight up.
That's a classic, bro.
Not real.
My man said, "Hey, man, is this your CD? Can I buy?" Oh no, my brother, you got to get your own. Come on, bro. Like that was like that was like what? That was like you called that. That was like 2 a.m. when you called that. That wasn't normal. That wasn't normal business hours. That wasn't normal business hours, bro.
That was 2 a.m. after the Apollo went off on Saturday on Sunday, early Sunday morning.
Either after the Apollo or after BET Uncut.
BET Uncut.
BET Uncut. Back.
That tip drill. Video. Niggas is woke. Niggas like, I'm going to bed, but I'm gonna watch this tip drill video. Then I'm going to bed after that.
Yo, remember how that be the first video to come on? That used to be the first one that dropped when the BET come on. That was the one everybody waited for.
It was either the first or the last. It was gonna be either or.
Or the last.
Yeah.
Either or. You're right. If it didn't come on first, you know it was gonna be the last video.
Yeah.
Niggas was getting their tapes ready.
Bro, that was legendary, bro.
They would change it up every once in a while, but the playlist was still the same every episode. The same videos. They never had a new
every
release.
episode. Facts.
Yeah, it was the same videos.
Yeah, yeah. BET was they was legendary for that back in the day. Nelly became Nelly could have ran for mayor and probably would have won.
Yeah,
And
he was a legend. He was a legend for that video. He was a legend for
he
that
was
video.
he was the only one that was on Uncut that actually was like had a name for himself. Because everybody else that was on there, you didn't know who they was.
Nobody.
They had
Yeah, they was like no name rappers or like local of the whatever town, you know.
Like if you knew who it was because they was from your region. They was local. They was from your region.
Yep.
Yeah, but if they was from another coast, you didn't know who they was. But if you saw them in person, you'd be like, "Oh, that's Uncut dude."
Straight up, he said Uncut dude.
Uncut
was on
Uncut dude. Yeah, that was man. Those was the good days right there.
I seen Afro Man at a college party, and I was like, "Oh snap, that's yeah."
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
Yeah. Seen him at a college little college shindig one time too. I have seen him before.
Yeah, he was running that college circuit getting money.
Yeah, he definitely. Yeah, you're right. He definitely was moving the college circuit.
He said my man was on the call, man. I was like, bro, what are you doing here, bro? You high still? What's up? What's going on now?
Yeah, he was.
He was rolling. He was rolling up.
Yeah, real.
Up too. He had that smoke.
For real.
That was man.
Yeah.
Oh, no question. No question. I'm about to get ready to get up out of here. I told my wife I was gonna be on here for about 30 minutes. Oh look, I don't even know if I can go upstairs. They might have locked me down in the basement.
It's going down.
Lock me out.
Oh, you going right? Right?
You know I'll be there, man.
Yeah, man. Hopefully somebody get some good footage out there, man.
Rep, what you going to pick up? You going to pick up anything? I'm just asking.
I guess that's a.
Yeah, you picking up something? Like you could just be going for the you could just be going for the vibe, nigga. I don't know.
No, I'm going for the networking, the hangout, business. Yeah, because I really got Saturday and Sunday.
I know this.
Yeah. But that's first priority in networking. But outside of that, like nah, I never buy sneakers at SneakerCon.
Yeah, I'm about to say. I remember you saying that one time before.
Yeah, I never buy sneakers at SneakerCon. Is people because here's the thing though, I only be there for a couple hours. I don't be there all day like everybody be trying to be there all day and stuff like that. You go for a couple hours, I go handle my business and then I hang, chill for a second, then move on to the next thing or whatever like that. So I don't be on some if it open at 12, I'm already gonna be there before it open at 12. I'm not gonna be there until 7 o'clock.
Yeah, because I'm having an event that weekend too.
You are in DC?
Yeah, on Saturday.
Okay.
So I'll make sure I get. I'm gonna make sure.
Not DC. I thought I was talking about Dallas, y'all.
No. Shoot Freak said he got an event. He got an event going on in DC.
I'm talking about for the DC for the SneakerCon DC.
Okay.
Yeah, I'm talking about.
Okay. Gotcha.
Yeah, in September.
You figure out what day you gonna do it though?
It's gonna be Saturday. It's gonna be after the SneakerCon.
All right. Yeah, that works.
So that way I can give people some shit to do like after the event.
It's gonna be another what's the name? Is it gonna be another
it's gonna be I don't want to say the name right now, but I send it to you. I don't want to say the name right now because I don't want nobody to steal it.
Yeah. DSW.
Okay. Well, whatever it is, I'm wearing a white tee. You hear me?
Come on, man. Cut that shit out, man. I'm gonna let you know early enough.
White tee God.
I'm gonna let you know early enough so you can pull up.
Hey, when it's SneakerCon New York, Retro gonna have his own event. It's gonna be called white tees and Reeves.
Facts. Facts.
Sneaker con. I've never been to this nigga. I've never been to a sneaker con in New York. When I used to watch sneaker cons on YouTube, and I used to always think Miami and New York sneaker cons were the fucking best.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like those two were the best. Whenever I watch, I would always see some of the best stuff at those two locations.
Yeah, Chicago.
Yo,
go
good
hard,
question.
man.
Do they ever give a count of like just how many heads are in SneakerCon? I've never seen them like give back the count of shit.
Well, well, obviously they got an inventory count because they sell the tickets, but I believe they've never publicly put it out there though.
Put it out there, right? Okay. No, because I would just want to know the biggest. You know what I'm saying? Like, what's their biggest, like, as far as people wise in event? Because, like you said, Miami, New York always look like it's flooded.
I think people go off of, and then I don't know, because you have the 2-day events. They keep incorporating things like, remember, it just used to be 1 day. Now they incorporate 2 days. They used to have the basketball, little whatever, all that little that they used to do. I don't think they do that no more. So, but they still keep the 2 days. Then, like, sometimes, like, for example, last year Dallas was 1 day. Now it's a 2-day this year.
I'm good on the basketball shit anyway. Like, I'm good on that.
Yeah.
I'm good saying that.
You obviously got to keep, keep something kind of new, for people to want to come out or whatever, I guess. But as far as a count, I haven't never seen them put it out publicly. I think people just word on the street is like, yeah, remember last year was, I think
yeah, that makes sense. Yeah. I'm interested though. I can't wait till they come here. I wish I could be at the one in Dallas, but unfortunately I can't do that.
Yeah. Like from what I hear, I've never been to SneakerCon DC, but I hear about people talking about SneakerCon DC previously in years past, and they be like, yo, they ain't been to DC in a minute, yo, they bugging. And I believe that just word of mouth got back so many times to where now they brought it back.
They bugging. Yeah, I don't understand that. What the fuck? What y'all trying to say? Like, nigga, we do this shit over here too. What y'all doing? Come on, man. Don't play with us like that. Shit.
So I believe to me, that's like if they don't do a year in Chicago, and it's like, oh, y'all don't do Chicago, what? Or they miss a year in New York.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, and it's crazy because like they ain't been to DC. I want to say in like 2 years.
I believe that's what it is. In like 2 years.
Yeah, it's been 2 years since they've been to DC, and which is crazy. I'm like, come on, bro. Like, what are we doing?
Yeah, like if SneakerCon was not to go back or to miss a year at Phoenix, I think they only did Phoenix one time. But if they was to miss Phoenix or Las Vegas or whatever like that, I don't think people gonna be like, yo, y'all bugging.
Yeah, probably not. First of all, they need to bring the All-Star game back here too. They taking the All-Star game in fucking Chicago in the winter. Stop it, man.
Yeah, hey, hold on, Super. Why you ain't tell nobody the BET Awards was in DC though?
Nah, it wasn't.
It wasn't?
Nah, it was in LA. It was just a lot of people from DC there.
Why was they doing all that go? They was doing, they made it seem like it was in DC, bro.
Regina, the host is from DC, and
The host from DC. Yeah.
It's been like this big ass uproar on DC, like pretty much like don't mute DC because they've been like it's a store on like a popular street, Florida Avenue. Yeah. It's a store over there, like the I forgot the name of the store, but it plays go-go every day, bro. And it's been playing go-go every day for like the past 15 to 20 years. So somebody moved into the house a couple, like maybe like 2 or 3 houses down, like, and they're complaining. Like they called the police, like trying to get them to stop them playing the music. So they went through like a whole, like they went to court and everything. And the judge is just pretty much like, this is a staple to the city. Like you can't, you knew what it was.
You can't take that.
Yeah, when you moved here, you knew what it was. So she was just putting on like because of all of that and with her being from DC.
Okay. They made it seem like
My nigga, if that what, bro? If that shit,
Yo, yo, rapping crazy.
what do you say?
Yo, Ratchet is crazy, yo. I swear.
I mean, we serving alcohol. Leave the kids at home. This the grown up sneaker con. Everything
Yeah.
from across the water.
Oh yeah, we was on what was we on? I think it was Splash on Drippy went live earlier, and Rupert was on there, man. I was like, and you know, he over there in Korea, and so Splash had bought something, and I was like, man, Super Duper Rupert, that boy, that's the Frank Lucas of across the water.
Across the water.
Boy, Super Duper Rupert, the Frank Lucas, boy.
Frank Lucas of that situation over there. Nah, but if the BET Awards was in Washington, bro, you know I would have been down, bro.
Yeah.
Man, my timeline would have been flooded with that, bro.
I thought it was, man. I didn't even know. First of all, I just came up on it last night. I didn't know it was coming on.
I didn't know either. I didn't know. I was like, damn, what type of promotion did they do? Because I don't watch television, so it's like
you don't watch TV.
Yeah.
I don't watch TV. I haven't watched TV in like 10, 12 years, bro.
Yeah, that's what I'm about to say.
I don't watch TV at all.
Bruh, I'm gonna tell y'all something. If y'all watch it, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, and I'm not no disrespect, bro. If you watch it, if you watch Mary J. after she
That's
get
the
the
only thing I
award,
saw. That's the only thing I saw, but I saw it on YouTube. I watched her whole set. Her whole set was fire.
if you watch Mary J. leave, she get the award, she leaves, she come back to perform, bruh. There is a white substance on her nose, bruh.
Stop it right now.
Bro.
We're not going to talk about the queen. Like, we're not going to do that.
Look.
It was powder. It was powder.
Clearly.
Hey, we not gonna act like
I'm talking about powder makeup. Powder makeup for the camera.
we ain't gonna act like she ain't used to be about that life though.
Not two.
Hey, rep, cut it out.
Hey,
what's the 411?
All right, I'm done with that.
Bro, I'm telling you, bro. My wife said, "Oh my God, it's some white stuff on her nose." My nigga, when I say I got so close to the TV, and I'm like, "Damn, she got." I said, I know we're not the only ones that see that shit, bro.
Hey, she was.
So she literally went smell powder.
Hey,
bro, it looked like she got the award, went back, changed, hit it one time.
That's how she hit it.
Bruh, that's what it looked like to me. My wife called. I'm like, hold up, bro. I know we're not the only person that saw that.
Hey, some of her set. She was on her Soul Train swag with some of her set too,
bruh. And then
her set was fire.
It wasn't authentic. Her whole set wasn't authentic. Some of it was Soul Train swag.
Bruh, she took that. She had that.
That's jacket. Okay.
She took that jacket off. I said, hold up, bro. Did she realize just go to the back and do that real quick and come back out here like that? Ain't nobody telling her it was on her.
Nah, they hit it. Like she went to the back, nigga, and they hit her with the makeup. They hit her with the makeup powder real quick, and then went back out. That's all. That's all that happened.
Look.
No,
it was
no.
And when you turn to the side, you can kind of see some of it up, bruh.
I'm done with you. I'm done with you. I swear.
Shoe Freak said they was like.
I'm telling you, my wife, bro. My wife called it, bro. My wife said, "Is there some white stuff on her nose? Did she go back there and get?" I said, "Let me come look at it, bro."
What if it was fun dip? What if it was fun dip though?
I don't. That's what I'm saying. I'm not saying what it was. I'm just saying what I saw. I'm just saying what I saw. I saw a white residue on the tip of her nose, bro.
You about to send everybody back now to look at this and zoom in, nigga.
Hey, you know
That's
who
what you
though?
did.
We ain't finna roll past the Little Kim performance though, dog. Yo,
Bro, I told Little Kim was so beautiful at one time, bro.
she gotta relax.
Yeah.
She Michael Jackson 3.0,
She
dog.
killed, yeah, she killed her face. She said 3.0. This nigga right here.
She Michael Jackson 3 point. Bro, yeah, man, it's just heartbreaking to see her like that, bro.
You know how the Shatter Bad Boy 3.0 is about to come out and how that that's Little Kim. That's Little Kim.
Bruh, stop it, man. Stop.
That's Little Kim. I told you once, I told you twice. I'm like, yo, you did it. You did it.
Bruh, and then it just Kim killed it for me, bro. I'm like,
Literally.
first of all,
Literally.
yeah.
You didn't like,
no doubt.
like the performance?
Say what?
I mean, I couldn't really hear like that. I couldn't really hear. It didn't sound like she had the breath for it. You know what I'm saying? She sounded like she was a little out of breath.
Soul Train.
So yeah, I'm over Kim, bro. Kim, I'm over with Kim. Kim is one of those people that you just want to look at and hear them and watch them perform because she was so beautiful at one point. Now it's like, bro, just fucking with a CD at, bro. I'm good. Like, let me get this shit on. With a Spotify at?
This nigga said, "Where's the Spotify?" Yikes!
I'm like, I'm good on that, Kim. Have a good night, sweetie.
And they keep it real, like, and this is just my opinion. Yo, after the first album, which Biggie wrote, just Lil' Kim, yo, like, I know a lot of people like her other stuff. After the first album, it's maybe like one or two an album that I'd be like, yeah, she got that one. She got that one off.
Yeah, depending on what you listening to Kim for, yeah. Because I didn't really after the first album, I stopped listening.
Yeah.
It just wasn't.
Y'all are killing. Yo, I'm a New Yorker, y'all. Come on, man. Don't do Kim Greasy like this.
You have
You did herself greasy. She make y'all look bad.
Retro have yet to speak up on her behalf. Obviously, he feels the same way. However, since he's over there, he can't really, he got to play the neutral role. I understand that.
Get that?
I understand that. Retro.
I don't agree with her looks, but as far as like still being the queen, to like, she got a lot of children in the game, man. So I give all respect to Kim because she got a lot of children in the game. A lot of these chicks.
Oh, that's
now that are big time are doing nothing. They ain't doing nothing. They ain't nothing but carbon copies. They carbon copies. That's it. They ain't.
Retro, you agree with Little Kim lyrically?
What about it? I was a fan. I was always a fan of Kim. All her albums.
All of them.
I mean, he's biased because he's from the area. So.
That's true. That's true.
What do you mean? I'm from I'm from New York. When it came down, nigga, like if you want to say. I mean, if you're talking about like female rapper, Kim was always there. My favorite female rapper was always MC Lyte. Like that was my joint. Like I love MC Lyte. But if you talking about brought you that gutter shit and then that sex appeal, it's always been Kim. And then from there on, that's all you see.
The sex appeal is not so much anymore, but. I get what you want.
Not so much. No. I'm not talking about now. Yo. You done diss my Mary, and now you still dissing Kid. Yo, Shufri. Come on, man. Man.
Bro, I'm saying.
Hey, all I'm gonna say, man, Rachel, I don't want to hear you bumping Ladies Night, bro. All right, as long as you ain't bumping Ladies Night, bro. I don't want you talking about Angie Martinez. What you talking about? Angie Martinez verse was fire, bro.
Angie not a rapper, nigga.
Retro, me and Rap, man. We at the Popeyes, man. Scoop us up. And he pull up, and he got that motherfucking Ladies Night. I'm like, bruh, nah, bruh, turn that down, bruh. Get off.
I'll
Nigga.
be like, yo, retro. I'll be like, yo, retro, you nigga.
Hey, fellas, I'm about to get out of here, fellas. I appreciate y'all, man. I always appreciate y'all for pulling up, man. Y'all have a good night.
I had it with
All
both
right,
of y'all. I'm out of here. Y'all